Hey everybody, Joshua here with Raising Up Richards, and so sorry it's been so long since I've had an update. We have been very busy here at the homestead, just lots of things that we were getting ready for. If you've been watching some of our recent videos, we just came back from Teach Them Diligently in Dayton. This was this past Friday. It was a 3-day event, so we just went on Friday. And it was a good time. We got to hear some good talks, but the thing that we really enjoyed the most, other than finally getting our first date night together, and I think it's been about a year, is we actually got to talk with a lot of the vendors that were at this event, really for a good length of time, because normally they have the vendors, they're there all the time, throughout the course of the day. But most people, they sign up to go to different sessions that are taking place. And so we just thought it would be easier to, instead of going to some of the sessions, to take that time to talk to the vendors, because then there isn't a line to wait. Usually you gotta understand how many people attend this event. There's, thousands of people there. And so when they're all attending the sessions, that gives us more one-on-one time with the vendors that are there. So that worked out really well. It's a big praise item. We were able to come away. I'll show you here. This is our bag. Pardon my mess on the desk here, although this is actually neater than it normally is. But you can see here, this, there's just so many papers and information and resources that we have for homeschooling. So lots of things to sort through. It's going to be fun to look through all that. Also, wanted to give an update on Bendable. I had made a video of this last week. If you haven't had a chance to do so, look at the comment section below here. I'll post a link for Bendable. But I had mentioned that there's I think like a 50,000 people wait list for people to sign up on Bendable. And I really like the platform. It's easy to use. If you're just browsing the web and you happen to come across a brand that you really like, it could be for anything. It could be for like camping, it could be for travel, it could be for food, it could be for sports teams, whatever. And you select whatever you like and you list it publicly for people to see. Anybody that makes a purchase on that link, it will help them. It'll help to get basically a commission on it. So it's kind of like affiliate marketing. We've already had, I think I've had Bendable now for, can't be more than I think like a week. And I've already had 2 people make a purchase already. And it's literally just, it's just posting things that you like. I think one of them was a box of pasta, is it pastaroni? Yeah, pastaroni, and a beverage. And people go in there and they bought them through my link, and now we're getting, we're getting money for that. So it's a real exciting thing. God's starting to answer prayer of getting us some income. Of course, you saw our other recent video about us getting our LLC. Been busy working on that and some of the behind the scenes things there right now, working on getting a business checking account. And then I'm going to be working on the actual business itself down the road here. Plus, we've still got taxes we got to do. We got less than a month before they're due. So there's that. Of course, there's always just parenting and different challenges that are there. I don't know. Some people, man, they must think like we just have all this free time and we can just sit back and watch the kids play and everything. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Life is very busy, very intense right now. Just now getting a chance to record this video. So appreciate your support. And Lord willing, I've got some other videos coming up this week. Excited about some of the things coming up here. In fact, I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you one of the little projects that I've been working on here. Wasn't necessarily planning on doing this yet, but something we're going to be implementing here in the future. You see they got this little Dannon container and Panera broccoli cheddar container. And so those are going to be basically little, just, cheap little cups that are going to hold number cards. So we're going to have little pieces of paper cut up with numbers from, in our case, 1 to 73. And those will be all, cut up. So there'll be a little piece of paper with 1, a little piece of paper with 2, so on and so forth through number 73. And you're saying, what is this about? So those will go in 1 cup. And what we'll do is each day we'll pull out one of those numbers, or we'll have the kids do it at random. And we're going to have, here's a list. I'll show you this right here. This is our missionary list. And you can see here, 1, all the way down there's 42. Then there's 73 different missionaries. And so what will happen is the kids will pull out a number card out of the cup, and whatever number comes up, that's the missionary that we're going to pray for that day. And the reason we chose 73 is that we can pray through 73 different missionaries 5 different times in a year. And so that helps us remember. There's too many plates spinning right now. It's difficult to remember all these things. So this is a really good, I think, a really good way of helping us remember to not only pray for our missionaries, but it's also, I think, a really good way to teach the kids to pray as well. So that is my challenge in this video, is the missionary challenge. So the challenge to you is to come up with a list of missionaries. It doesn't have to be 73, but just a list of missionaries that you know. And by missionaries, I mean people that actually share the gospel. We do have a couple pastors on our list who are very intentional about sharing the gospel on a regular basis. So that could count. Does not count pastors that are part of a church and they're not actively doing evangelism in some capacity. So it could be any ministry or any missionary. It could be local. It could be abroad. But our challenge to you is to choose missionaries that you like, and then make a list of them. And then if you have kids, have them, just pull out a number every day, and that'll be the missionary that you pray for. Or if they're older kids, then they can learn to pray for that missionary that day. And then over time, you can see God starting to work in the lives of these missionaries. And, if you want to really just, keep going with this idea, you could commit then to that being the missionary that you contact that day as well. So you can, see how they're doing, get an update, maybe post that update on social media, broadcast it so other people can be praying for them as well. And then maybe they'll get more support, more donors, things like that. So anyway, it's the missionary challenge. That's an update on Venable and an update from our Teach Them Diligently convention. Lord willing, hopefully after this video, we'll have some more videos coming up, some other exciting things we're doing. We've got some preaching, got some things are going to be growing. And so appreciate your support. If you like our channel, please hit the like button below, comment, and hit that subscribe button, because that definitely helps out our metrics. And thank you all for watching. Lord bless you.